is a quick voiceover and Cheryl as someone intro, so welcome to my video. I am doing it. Okay, I am back. Next makeup look. I'm not really sure, but this is gonna be more of like if you just want to be like cheerleader or something, like a cute makeup look. So primer. And yes, I still have those X's, not that X. Let's start on the back of my hand. So, my eyes are a little green still, but they should be fine for this. So that, we're gonna do some concealer. This is not proper concealer placement, but this is what we're doing for this, because, yeah. I have no idea what time it is currently, but I do know it's late. And me not knowing what time it is means it is very late. Oh, I got a bunch of concealer on my eyelashes. Okay, that's better. We're gonna switch to this brush. Now back to this brush. I'm going to go hang out with my little sister and cousins tomorrow. Okay, so concealer, not very good. And now I think I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of bronzer drops. Yes, this is a knockoff of Dollar Tree. I'm broke. So you got that. And what should I mix it with? Well, I'll spin this and that's what I'm gonna mix it with. This here. So let's take this. I have K. So now I think I'm going to use this for blush. And yeah. This is very hard to blend out as a blush. I have used it as lipstick, blush, and eyeshadow so far. Let me know how I should use that, but yeah. So we got that. And now we're going to take this Fit Me powder. Sort of the same thing. And now I'm going to take some cleanser and a Q-tip. Let's use my finger. Easier that way. That's my cat again. She got locked out of my room, like I said. So yeah, clean my lips off. So now, I think we are going to use this CoverGirl lip liner stain thing. It's 70 Crimson Glory. Can I just go all over with that? Because I'm going to place a little bit of that on top. And then, well, this Yuga shade, this is not shade, but I am using my Summer Fridays Pink Sugar as my gloss. I love Summer Fridays. But that's for the lips. And I'm going to be using I Heart Extra Me from Essence. And my Chocolate Vault palette. And this mystery palette. No idea. So, and we're also using some LA Colors eyeliner. I need to sharpen it first. Yeah, that should work. Okay. So, I'm gonna do like some pink. And I'm gonna use like these two and maybe the. Yeah, I think I'm gonna mix these two and use this glitter and this glitter. So, got this brush here. And I'm gonna mix those two. Right on my lid there. And like another makeup look, I do have hooded eyes. So please do enough eyeshadow till your eye shape. So that's the eyeshadow. Then I do a little down there. Sorry that I opened my mouth for that. I do that quite often. So now we're gonna mix that blue and that like pink, like dark pink, like shimmer. I'm using my finger actually. So that's what that is. And now we're gonna take that blending brush again, blend it out. I'm gonna take that mystery palette again. We do need to clean this brush that I used the black on with the cleanser. And I'm gonna use like a peachy shade mixed with a green shade. Trust me. I'm going to do right here. You can't really see it, but it works for me. And then I'm going to take a pink shimmer, and then that blue shimmer from the other palette, and put that in the corners of my eyes. And that's like the eye. I think I'm gonna blend it a little more. So that's what that looks like. And now I did have like another palette that had like a brighter shimmer, but I can't find it. So now we are going to use this as my bronzer. Which I'm gonna do here and here. Blend it with my fingers. That's all the bronzer, yeah. And then I'm gonna take this again with my blush brush. Really kind of tones it down a little. And that's, you can change the eyeshadow colors, but that's how I would like do my makeup if I was like a cheerleader or something for Halloween. It's kind of like, it's like that vibe. That was really cringe. This one didn't take me as long, so now I'm going to do, let's think. I need to come up with an idea for a makeup look. I'm thinking now. I have this candy right next to me. Do like these colors, but I'm not sure how they would work. I forgot mascara. I'm like notorious for my channel to forget to do mascara now. Like, what is this, like the second time? I can cover that skin. Wash it away anyways. And whatever, it's fine. So, I guess I'm gonna do like cheetah makeup, I think. That would look cool. Yeah. Gonna do cheetah makeup, so bye. Okay, so now cheetah makeup. I'm gonna open my, this one's gonna be very quick. So, put some bronzer on my foundation. Gonna be very toasty cheetah. And that blush brush again. And now, eating cat hair. Let's see what's in this palette. Not sure. Black eyeshadow. I'm gonna take my contour brush and black eyeshadow. Start doing like every time I start filming, my cat just has to want to come in again. So funny. Okay, so this isn't really cheetah anymore. I don't know what this is. Give me tips on this one. This one's terrible. I am doing quick makeup, so I'll retry this some different day. Ugly cheetah makeup, so now we're just gonna take more of that black. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of time on my lips. There's the cheetah makeup. Not that good, but yeah. Bye. Sorry, someone walked into my room. Anyways, I put on concealer and now I'm just blending it out. I was talking about how I'm in like more than one alternative style, like trying to figure out like what style I am mostly. And I was saying, please don't call me a poser for trying to figure out what style I am and being in multiple different subcultures currently. But we have this, and now I'm gonna take a beauty blender if I can find one. which I can't, so we're just gonna use my foundation brush. And I think I'm doing like this makeup style. I'm not really sure what to call it. I am going to do like my nose right now. So yeah, this is my contour brush, and I'm doing some black contour. That is my cat digging the door. Because she got kicked out of my room because she attacked my gecko and collapsed his cage. But it was only like the top like mesh part. He's perfectly fine, which I'm very surprised about that. But yeah, if you hear that, that's what that is. And that's all I do for that part. I'm gonna take this smaller brush and draw like lines. These lines I'm gonna go over an eyeliner. So it kind of looks like that. Maybe guys are here trying to find my eyeliner. I know they're pretty dark right now, but I like them a little darker. Or so that's why I use the eyeliner. It's funny, I use eyeliner everything, like almost except for my eyes. So that's kind of what I do there. Then I do that. And I'm gonna stop talking for this part. That's kind of what that looks like. And I have the white in my hair is hair gel, I promise. And my eyes are hazel. They are not the green or like brown that most people think it is. They are hazel. I promise. That's what that looks like, and then I also do like that. And then more black eyeshadow. I'm gonna outline my lips. And I do also go over this with eyeliner. And I'm gonna take some more eyeshadow And I'm only like tapping it like a couple times because I'm going to like do this. And that's what my lips look like. Then I do like that. And then like connect the sides to make my mouth look a little bigger. Then fill those sides in. It looks a little funny until like I get it correct. That's what it looks close up and far away. You can like tell that it's somewhat messed up, but like messed up makes it look a little more better to me. And then I just got this. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet though. Maybe it's because it's a new product. Like the color is amazing, but it just has a really creamy like texture. It says like it's a multi-stick, so I'm not sure if like I'm supposed to be using it on my lips. Well, I am, but yeah. And now, that's what that looks like. Now we're gonna do my eyeshadow, which I think we're gonna do some bright colors for this. I think green would look nice. Or like, yeah, we're gonna do green. I'm mixing this teal shade and like this green shade. So it looks like that. And I have this palette. And I used the shade and the shade. And got whatever that is. Tap, 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 tap. And now we're just gonna put this all over my eyelid. And I do have hooded eyes, so it does need to go slightly further than a normal person would put their eyeshadow on. So I use this a bit more product. And yes, this palette is quite dirty. I've had it for a really long time. It was probably like one of my first makeup palettes, I assume. So I'm just gonna blend this out a little with this. That's what that looks like. Then we're gonna bring some of this under my eye. Now we'll put that back there, and we're gonna take this again, clean my brush. I have this little face cleanser thing that I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna use some of this in the middle. See if that looks good. I'm gonna try using my finger for that. I'll take that blending brush again. Blend it out. And yeah, that's what that looks like. again, I just use my headphones to hold back my hair. I had my hair braided all night last night, and yeah, that's what it looks like. So it has like this like wavy effect thing. I'm convinced that I sometimes look like Hermione Granger when my hair's like this. It's not too bad like that. But now we're gonna do like my little star and X. I do star and X here. Which I do like to practice them on the back of my hands first. So let's clean the makeup off my hand. But because I do put them on my hand to go with my face quite often. So I kind of practice on my hand. Practice means I also do it on my hand. But yeah, so we're gonna take that black eyeshadow again and like draw the star. And then I take that eyeliner that I was using and do that. Full off centered. But that is nail polish on my fingers. I was making my stepsister gave my mom's boyfriend's kid a nail set. And I am ambidextrous. If you wanted to know. Oh, that's in this hand. Just fun fact about me. My mom thinks I'm ambidextrous because she was pretty certain that my dad forced me to write with my right hand because he wouldn't let me, because I would always pick up my crayons and stuff with my left, and I was always and I do everything else left-handed. My mom thinks my dad forced me to be a right-hand person. So that doesn't make a lot of sense because the only thing I do is write with my right hand. The stars. A little wonky because obviously it's like I wasn't really taking too much of my time on them. But now we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you didn't know how to draw a star, there we go. Then I'll do the third with the eyeliner. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's how you draw a star. And then most of the time, well, this side is mostly an X, so doesn't take as much time. And that's what those look like. I don't know if I should like add anything else because this is a makeup look that I came up with today. And yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm just gonna be doing a bunch of makeup looks like you guys can use for Halloween. I don't care if you use my makeup looks. They're not that good anyways. So I'm going to cut the video, clean my face, and we'll start with another makeup look. And this, like, you can use if, like, you're Slytherin, the green. I like anything you really want. Unless it's, like, a character, obviously. But, like, if you're, like, doing a cosplay, like, or anything, feel free to use it. So, yeah. So I will cut the video now.